Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Keno North Stadium for some USL2 action tonight with the host FC Tucson taking on AMSG FC. We tuned in just a few seconds early so you could catch the end of that amazing anthem by a young lady just 12 years of age who brought it to get the night started tonight. So off to a great start, and then we're about ready to get to action. My name is Eric Rhodes. I am your host with the most, back for another night of FC Tucson action. The Men in Black truly are just that tonight. Last time we saw them here on their home turf, they were wearing an alternate third kit. Tonight, traditional black will be headed south to north. AMSG will be in all white, headed north to south. Let's talk starting lineups first for AMSG. From the back, goalkeeper Jaden Nisperos. They're going to go with a 4-3-3 this evening. On the right side, Russell Munier. Center back, Joshua De La Piedra. Number 5, Avery Huggins. And rounding out the back on the left side, Adrian Meade Tatum. In the middle, holding down the 3, the 6, Vincent Lopez, wearing the number 10 jersey tonight for AMSG, Tristan Weber. And on the left side, I'm going to get this one right, Al-Hassan Al-Sakati. And then up front, number 15 on the left side, Fitzwilliams. And the top man will be all over action tonight, a goal scorer for his team already this season. Number 9, Jalen Belong. And rounding out the starting 11, Armand Hadihat. Now for the hometown FC Tucson, also in a 4-3-3. In the back, Mateus Varmans will hold down the net in between the pipes tonight. On the right side, Justin Milovanoff. Right center back, DeAndre Pickett, joined by Sean Andrews, number 2. On the left, Philip Perez. 3 in the middle. On the left side, David Bacuzzo. In the middle, Daniel Idiakoy. And number 6, Juan Pablo Sanchez, who got a bunch of action last time out for FC Tucson. Up top, rounding out the 11 on the left, all kinds of pace in number 7, Alexis Ledoux. Number 9 in the 9 jersey, Paul Cagliari, had 4 assists the last time out. And number 10, Jesse Wing-Goosey, also had a big night in FC Tucson's last outing. Speaking of that last outing, man, were we in for a treat. You are going to hear me once say, and you are hearing the correct thing. Final score, FC Tucson 19, Coachella Valley 0. 19-0 last time out for the Men in Black. This evening looks to be more of a challenge, just based off what we call the get off the bus factor. Our referee crew tonight, Lillian Hale, Brendan Lucas, Mark Novosel, and Mackenzie Brower will get us started wearing the green tops tonight. The whistle blows, he points towards the center, and we are off. Direct ball down the left side. Fitzwilliams going to get in. Oh, that's quick. That's a head collision immediately. Bring training staff on. Williams went up for that ball that was served off the left, as many a team plays that set piece off the kick. Obviously, with any injury towards the head, we're going to bring the training staff off just to make sure that player is all right. We sure hope he does. Just a few seconds into the match, he's down. But you already get a sense right there to see how direct AMSG FC is going to look tonight. And yes, you heard me correctly, AMSG, it's a little bit alphabet soup. I will probably get it wrong, but you know what I'm trying to say this evening. AMSG out of Southern California, looking to make some waves here in the desert tonight. Things heating up already. 96 degrees here in Tucson at kickoff. But the shade gone across the pitch quite nicely, so playing a little bit better. Involved in the FC Tucson side of that collision was 13, Justin Milovanoff. He's going to get a little attention from the trainers, a water on the ear, and see. Williams walking off under his own power towards the sideline. I imagine he will get a concussion check from the training staff. Milovanoff off the side as well. We'll wait for a re-entry. Foul given. I thought that ball went up. I'm not sure it was a foul, but a foul was called, so here we go. Tristan Weber over the ball, an early opportunity for AMSG here. Be an in-swinger towards the 18. We'll see what they can do and how the Men in Black handle it. Arms go up, play's about to go. Wait for the whistle. There it is, and here's the boot. Nicely done. Great ball in. AMSG gets ahead to it. Blew the whistle. We'll see if he gives the foul. We'll take just a simple reset from the area, which is what we will do. So early opportunity there. Both players involved in that early collision still waiting here off to the side. So for the moment, we are 10v10. We'll do is come all the way over to the right side. He'll look at his option. Direct switch. That probably could have gone all the way through, but Idiakwe stopped it and went back to pick it. Try to build up down the left here. Small touches. Wayne Goosey does well with it. FC Tucson looking to run early. Back down the left side. Let's see if we can get service in Ledoux all by himself in the back. Cut it back. Wade's off of Philip Raz down there on the left. Nice run out of the back from Raz. Looked dangerous, but on the cut back couldn't get it. A little deflection, but in the end, referee gives the goal kick. Quick restart in the back, no pressure. Cagliari up there all by himself looking for mates, but didn't have any. Molovanov looks like he's ready to return to action. We'll stand at the midway stripe and wait for the signal to be let back on. Williams still going through concussion protocol down here on the sideline. Hopefully he'll be able to return for AMSG. Feeling things out in the back is Joshua De La Piedra. He's going to go to his right side over to Munier. Looking towards the touchline. That touch is loose and given away. Wangusie's on it. FC Tucson looks to be on the attack. They'll go through Bakuzi, who will go all the way over to Molovanov, who has been allowed back on the pitch. He's going to go early action, make a drive forward, see if he lays it off. Ledoux on the outside. He does. Ledoux holds it up and then service towards the back. He's there. Nicely cleared out, though. Munier is on the back stick to clear it out of danger for the moment, and we will have our first corner kick for FC Tucson. Good to see Williams back on the field. Training staff took a good look at both players, deemed both worthy of going on, so we are both back at full strength, 11v11. Early action, 5th minute. FC Tucson will take their first altitude home loans corner. Set piece on the in-swinger. Handled well by Avery Huggins, not too far out there. Ledoux on the ball, take the left-footed hit. Oh, little chip. Was coming down and had more danger than it looked off the boot. Not sure that the Sparrows got a touch. He did not, so back to the goal kick and a quick restart. Huggins takes his time, moves it over to De La Piedra. Nice give and go, but the give was not there on the second attempt. Idiakwe on the ball now. We'll go all the way back. Sean Andrews. Molovanov goes across to Pickett, who will look at his options in front and hold the ball up for just a moment. Direct ball gets through, but gets through everyone, unfortunately. Wangusi put a thumb up, liked the play, but wasn't quite ready. I think he wanted the ball a little bit out in front of him. Pickett played a nice direct ball to his feet. Restart on the throw. Wangusi pressures. AMSG able to work out of it for the moment. Ball going all the way back to the Sparrows, who will hold on to it. Multicolored kit for him tonight. Red on the trim on the bottom and the teal greenish on top. Six minutes in so far. AMSG being deliberates in the back. Not looking to get too forward, but that deliberation did not work that time. De La Piedra with a giveaway, just simply passed on the right side. Deep throw it. Cagliari will get there. Ball's bouncing around head to head. Cagliari able to win it back. Strength there, good strength going towards the end line. Ping-ponging around in there, and AMSG comes out with it. Everyone has a hand up, but a flag goes in the direction of the white jerseys, and they will restart on the throw. You can go all the way back. Pickett looking to shield. Smartly gets it out of danger, though, all the way back to Armins. Oh, loose touch. AMSG couldn't take advantage, though. Lovenoff back across the central. Bakuzo surveying options. Chooses the simple one as FC Tucson will look to build up. That nice driven ball again there from Pickett. Well played. Let's see if Ledoux can get there. He is able to keep it in bounds. He'll go towards the corner flag. Nicely touched back. Juan Pablo Sanchez across the middle. Cleared some out of danger by Vincent Lopez. This will be Tristan Weber on the ball, seeing what he can do just to get the ball out. Choppy so far from the men in white. And once again, AMSG will just play across the back. The Sparrows, seeing what he can do. They have a play down the left side. We'll go there, but Ledoux is able to get in front of that one. Immediately to Idiaco. He'll goes outside to Juan Pablo Sanchez. FC Tucson with numbers. Ledoux going down the middle. Can he get the ball there? They can. Couldn't quite get through the mess, though. A defender drug his foot. I believe that was Huggins who got a foot to it. Not out of danger, however. Idiaco going back all the way across the middle to Pickett. Got a Raz immediately to his left. Wangusi on the sideline. Takes a touch central. Took on 3 defenders, though, and gave it away. We'll see if a counter is on here. Pickett steps in front of it. A nice piece of defense. The youngster very calm on the ball in the back. Just a bit of triangle work here from FC Tucson. Options, back to the option. And there's the long ball. We've seen that a few times now from Pickett. Knock it around, and a direct ball, but every time so far it's caught AMSG a bit off the back line here. The ball has gone through twice out of bounds and once into danger, so we'll see if FC Tucson continues that strategy. If manager Sebastian Panetta keeps that up with that direct ball, skipping a couple lines towards the top. This is Al-Sakati, plays it out to the right. Once again, it's about the 3rd time so far that AMSG is unable to handle a simple ball off the sideline. Physical play in the middle, taken off. Fitzwilliams back, and they'll go all the way to the back line. Very comfortable playing to the back line as AMSG. They'll look to the left touch line. This is Meade Tatum. Nice ball through. Here's Williams on the attack. He'll cut it back. Ball still at his feet. Nicely defended in the back there. Sean Andrews was there for it. Nicely defended. Counter is on if it's there, but FC Tucson gives the ball away. Al-Sakati back on the attack. But Milovanoff, who was part of that central important defending in the back on a dangerous opportunity. And now here's Wangusi one-on-one on the outside. Let's see what he does. Couple of step overs, going to take him on. Pushes the ball central. Continues to dribble. Maybe too much on the dribbles. He's now got 2 defenders. Ball will go all the way across the end line, looking for the AR for a signal. Goal kick will be given. Wangusi, a really nice touch to get inside, but probably should have laid the ball off a couple of times. Kept it at his feet and was unable to beat the 2nd defender who came to help out from AMSG. Early opportunities for both sides. Scoreless here in the 11th minute at Keno North Stadium. FC Tucson hosting AMSG FC. Al-Sakati with the ball on his feet. Huggins back across and all the way back to the Sparrow. Tactics like this can sometimes get the opposing defense in trouble as they fall asleep, and see what we just saw there. A very direct ball all the way from the back off Huggins' left boot towards a dangerous area, but Araz was there to defend it. Ledoux a couple of times interrupted that direct ball from AMSG. Idiokoi will look for that attack. Not there. Back to Milovanoff on the right side. We have a runner down the right. Chooses to keep it simple and close. Back central towards Pickett in the left center back position. He'll hold the ball up, send it back towards Sean Andrews. And back to Lenovinoff. Ledoux with two players, a nice touch down the right side. Here's Bakuzo. Really just Cagliari and him in a two-man game of four defenders. Bakuzo, can he get the ball across? He can. Not out of danger, but played towards the left side, and FC Tucson on the attack. Probably could have done better to get a shot off, but a nice build-up. See if they can keep the pressure on here. Milovinoff on the throw. To Ledoux, back to Milovinoff. Bakuzo with the ball in his left. Ball held up. Nice touch to Ledoux inside. Again, with a bit too much dribble. Idiakoy with a big down back heel attempt. Not successful. Knocked out by Fitzwilliams from AMSG. Milovinoff will survey his options. Ledoux with a lot of space for where he is in a dangerous position in the defending third. We'll have another throw. It's about 4 throws in a 30-second span. 13th minute here at Keno North Stadium, Tucson, Arizona. We are scoreless. Big throw, Milovinoff. Caligari trying to hold up the ball, goes to his feet. Ball there, not out of danger. Hagiat plays the ball way up in the air. Nice touch by Phil Perez to bring it down, and FC Tucson still in the attacking third. Here's Milovinoff on the right side. Idiakoy linking the run, wanted the ball, the pass. Not there, though. The Sparrows will let it run all the way off the end for another goal kick. FC Tucson asking some early questions, not able to find an answer yet. But the opportunity is starting to come with some more consistency in the 14th minute. AMSG very content just to hold this ball up. Smart tactic by Ishmael Akiali, their manager, because FC Tucson has all kinds of pace. And a way to negate that is they can't run by you if they don't have the ball. They do have the ball now. It's Milovinoff on the right side looking. See 9 white jerseys behind the ball on the defensive side, leaving only Jalen Belong up top where he belongs. FC Tucson will send it all the way around the horn. Cut back and lost. Sometimes the attacking team gets very frustrated with this sort of defense and this tactic. Starts to make too many passes, carry the ball too much, instead of continuing consistent runs, circling in and out on the attack. Up in the air, Ledoux smaller in stature but bigger for the win. Cagliari goes down. Here's the shot. Sort of a shot as he was falling down. Bakuzo not really able to get anything on that one. Fitzwilliams will send it back. Meade Tatum on his left foot sends it forward. Belong. Two-man game with Weber. Idiakoy there for the interception. Milovinoff did a nice job to keep it in. Only as far as the back left, though. Meade Tatum plays it back, and here we are again. Huggins with the ball in his boot. All the way across to the right side, and once again, that giveaway. We'll see if FC Tucson can make them pay one of these times. 4th time on these balls across the back that AMSG has just played it out of bounds on a simple ball without much pressure. FC Tucson clad in black across the left side this evening. Nice ball. Milovinoff's had a lot of action so far early. Cuts it back, has the attack. Will he cut it back inside? He has Ledoux. Ledoux made the run early. Milovinoff held it one touch too long, however. Nice idea. Execution not quite there. But again, FC Tucson building some nice opportunities in the 17th minute. Another thing to keep an eye on as you watch this tactically. FC Tucson's back line starting to creep up and up and up and a little bit forward. They're all the way at the midfield stripe right now. Danger of that, of course, is a counter. Fitzwilliams certainly has some pace. We haven't seen Belong yet. Fitzwilliams looking for that run yet, but not giving the ball. They'll try to find him here, but once again, Ledoux gets in front of the ball about the 4th time tonight. He's intercepted that ball looking deep to skip a few lines in white jerseys. On the restart, Vincent Lopez on the ball. Oh, we may have an early booking. Referee goes to the pocket. Walking toward Vincent Lopez, and we will see an early booking. Just the 18th minute here. I'm not sure if that was a high elbow or what happened there. The referee giving an explanation. Tristan Weber wearing the captain's armband for AMSG tonight, asking for an explanation and getting one. An early booking, however. 18th minute, Vincent Lopez goes in the book with the yellow card. Milovinoff on the restart, goes very close, keeps it simple. He's going to have that switch all the way across. Wangusi waiting. Boots on the line on the left side, takes an early touch, can't quite control it. Offside, goes up. Man, it certainly looked like that back line was further back, but Wangusi must have come from an offside position to come back for it. And offside's given, AMSG in the restart, and they give it right back. Sloppy play from the men in white so far. Here we go. Opportunity for FC Tucson. Can't quite get the touch right as Cagliari. Nicely done, given to him, but he couldn't quite get the footwork right. As we will often see, when you can't get the footwork right and get a shot off, you commit a foul, and he does here on the left side against Fitzwilliams. Just 19 minutes in so far, FC Tucson with the bulk of possession so far this evening, but unable to crack this defense, and really a chip so far from Ladue stands is really the only dangerous opportunity on the frame, going just over the frame for a goal kick in about the 8th minute. We've seen a lot of this. We'll continue to see a lot of this evening as AMSG just holds the ball, looking for that runner. Belong comes all the way back for it, keeps the ball. Some nice footwork, plays it across to Lopez, who was just booked, all the way back to Nesperos. He'll keep the ball at his feet, certainly not a pass back, but he elects not to pick it up anyhow. Munier looking for the ball, he'll get it. Skip a defender back to Huggins. A little bit nonchalant from the men in white. We'll see if that costs him, and it does right here. Oh, couldn't get the footwork twice so far. Couldn't get the footwork right. Like Ladue sends it back in. Ball back to his feet. Takes one too many touches. Ball on the ground. That is certainly a back pass. Nesperos is there to clear it out of danger. We've seen this a few times so far. I was just saying, AMSG looking very nonchalant on the ball on their back line, and a giveaway. FC Tucson has been unable to take advantage of some good opportunities. Here's Idiakoe down the right side. Let's see what he can do. Has two defenders, takes them both on. Can't keep the ball, but it falls to his feet. Milovinoff there to receive a generous bounce. That's all the way across to Sparrows. Diving to his right, does well to hold on to that ball and quelch any danger. Nice cross in, but FC Tucson unable to get a shot off in the last 5 to 7 minutes. 2 or 3 really nice opportunities, but nothing doing from a shot standpoint. 21st minute, we have just one shot on goal on both sides, and that was Alex Ladue with a chip over. Here's a long ball searching. Belong, can he get there? He's got some pace. Varmans does well to come off his line. Chest it down to FC Tucson. They'll keep it back. Araz on the left side. Here's Bacuzo. Back to Araz. We'll settle it down. That's the danger. They'll lull you to sleep and then play a nice direct ball, and they have plenty of pace up top. Jalen Belong nearly got to that ball, but Mateus Vermon's doing really well to come all the way off his line just outside the area and chest that one down to a teammate. Here's Pickett looking. Here's a run. Milanov all by himself on the left. He chooses Araz on the left side. He comes. Here comes Juan Pablo Sanchez. He has options. Chooses Milovinoff. Plays the ball across. Oh, nearly an own goal. Defended back. Milovinoff. Ball still in and put it in the near post. Couldn't get the ball out. FC Tucson around. It'll be Milovinoff on the assist. I believe it was Araz who came across to get it. Nonetheless, it is 1-0 to the home team. Plenty of opportunities, finally cracking the code there. It is Philip Arras on the goal. Well done. Huggins came across on the initial cross, nearly an own goal, caught it off the near post. Milovanov did well to keep the ball in place, send it across, and it was Arras to the near post. The Sparrows could do nothing about it. 1-0, FC Tucson, 23rd minute. Really well done from Milovanov to keep that ball in play. Patience and persistence pays off for the home team. Stands at 1-0 in the 23rd minute. FC Tucson over AMSG off the boot of Philip Arras. Back on the restart, we'll see how AMSG responds. They had a huddle to the 18 after letting in that one. Had previously been successful on the bend, but don't break until their defense was just broken. Looking long to Belong here. He's got Williams and Belong both. Andrews up well to defend it. Milovanov, nice touch. Idiakwa in the middle. Let's see if FC Tucson can counter. Bakuzo will slow it up and go all the way back to Pickett. We'll send it back around to the goal scorer. Wangusi, a nice touch on his left. Going down the left side, we'll pull it back. Only one runner in Juan Pablo Sanchez, who he finds on a nice small touch back to Wangusi. He'll go middle. Lots of dribble. Cagliari can't do anything. Referee signals play on. It is AMSG on the counter now, led by Alscotti. Ball given up. Play on, says the referee. Cagliari in the left side. Ledoux in the middle. Cagliari keeping himself. Can he get a shot off? He cannot, but it's Ledoux who can. Oh, he was unable to get a shot off as the referee points towards the spot. Cagliari goes down. Penalty given. A chance for the men in black to go up 2. We'll see who steps up to take this penalty. Last match it was Ledoux. Here in the 25th minute, penalty given. Wangusi and Cagliari, nice two-man game. Ledoux made a nice run to pull a defender. Cagliari looked to get a shot off, but was taken down before he could. He's still down, holding his left boot. Training staff onto the pitch. Nonetheless, when play restarts, FC Tucson will have a golden opportunity to double the lead here in Tucson. Armand Hagihat pleading the case of AMSG, and once again, Captain Tristan Weber. But in my career, I've never seen a penalty call reversed off of a player asking. I doubt it'll be any change here this evening. Treatment on the right side of Cagliari's ankle. He'll get on his feet, see if he can walk it off. Light jog, looks like he'll be okay, but he will have to come off till the referee signals. He'll be allowed to come back on, which will be right after a second penalty in as many matches, and it will be Ledoux who steps up to take it. And the Sparrows a little gave in the ship. Steps about 8 out of his way. He's on top of the 6. Hands up. Looks at the center ref. I'm not doing anything. What are you talking about? He'll jump, punch the post. Ledoux in the last match against Coachella went lower left. We'll see if he goes to that same place again. The Sparrows hands up. We'll wait for the signal. Ledoux will go with the right boot. Whistle. Approach. Kick. Goal! FC Tucson! It was not low, it was high, but it was all good. Off the right boot of Alexis Ledoux, and it is 2-0 FC Tucson. Two for 2 in 2 weeks off the penalty spot from Alexis Ledoux. Cagliari did the work. He'll be allowed back on. And this game has turned very quickly in just a matter of minutes towards the home side. The hometown will look to keep the pressure on here in the 27th minute. 2-0 is our score off the penalty spot. Back into play, back to the left side where Meade Tatum will look to do something to get AMSG back in this game. We'll see if they have a little bit more urgency. They'll play that deep ball. It's been 2-on-1. The ball is there. Can Fitzwilliams get there? He can. Little tug of the jersey not called. Shot! Deflected and down by Milovanov, who might be the player of the match so far for FC Tucson. And out of danger towards Cagliari, who's got a step. He's one-on-one. He's got it on the left. Ledoux with pace down the left side. Wangusi towards the middle. Cagliari with the ball. Holds it up. A touch right. Shot given. And over the top. A little too much air in that one, just like a Cheeto with too much air. Nonetheless, over the top, looking for a 3-0 lead. And once again, the training staff will come on as AMSMG has a player down on the far side of the field. Believe that it's De La Piedra. Not sure, we'll get an exact number here in a moment. While the player's down, we'll take a hydration break. In the 29th minute here at Keno North Stadium, FC Tucson in a matter of minutes has taken a goal off the boot of Philip Perez in the 23rd minute and a penalty in the 24th minute off the boot of Alexis Ledoux to take a 2-0 lead here in Tucson. So 2 minutes, 2 goals, a chance for a third. FC Tucson unable to capitalize, but they will restart play after this hydration break, up by 2. It's been a big start to the season for the home team so far. They remain unbeaten. Dave Ward, one of our local historians here for FC Tucson, gave us a great stat before the match. FC Tucson entering this match 11 in a row unbeaten, a couple of draws in there in all competitions, going back to July of 2024. We'll try not to do a broadcaster jinx on that one. And 13 of the last 14 overall in all competitions unbeaten. Of course, the last time out was literally one for the books. 19-0, FC Tucson over Coachella Valley. Previously, before that match in the history of FC Tucson, there had been 8 men with hat tricks. Tonight, or that night, 3 different ones had hat tricks. Juan Pablo Sanchez, Ledoux, Cagliari, and then with 4 goals off the bench in the second half, in just a matter of minutes, was Hector Moreno. $19-0, of course, setting all kinds of records. The previous high in all competitions was 10 for FC Tucson. They nearly doubled that with that 19-0 score. Both squads back on the field. FC Tucson leading the standings in the Southwest Conference of USL2 to this point. Ventura County right behind them, both with 9 points. Capo FC with 10. And down at the bottom, Coachella. Listen to this stat. Matches played 6, goal differential -49 in 6 matches. -49, FC Tucson leading the way in 3 matches with 23 goals and a goal differential of 26 for, just 3 against. Unfortunately, it does look like De La Piedra will not be able to continue in this. Number 4 getting ready to come on. That's Fatmir Bekovic. Hopefully that young man is okay.
Substitution for AMSG FC. And number 20, Joshua De La Piedra. And coming in his place is number 4, Fatmir Bekovic. That substitution was presented by Red Shirt.
Right sheer substitution, Fadmir Bakovic coming in for AMSG and the injury. De La Piedra leaving with that injury. We are back in play, and immediately down the left side is Fitzwilliams. Sean Andrews has been solid in the back for the men in black so far tonight. Foul given. Cagliari finds himself on the turf once again. As we will go back and play with the restart. Lovenoff on the restart, plays short. All the way to the left side. We'll see what we can do putting the ball back in play here with FC Tucson. Taking their time with that 2-0 lead. Across the backside, here's Andrews to Milovanoff. Milovanoff been a busy man so far this evening. Back to his feet. Go back across to Pickett, the other center back. Wangusi will look for the run. Flip through, we'll see if the flag stays down. It does for the moment. Back to the middle of Cagliari, we'll see what he can do with it. In the middle of 3 AMSG defenders, sends it back. And FC Tucson will restart with Pickett. FC looking to build on their 2-0 lead. Lovenoff goes on a right down the right side, but not there. Here's Bekovic, the early sub for injury. Nice ball all the way across. Aguiha does a nice job to take it down, but cannot crack that FC Tucson defense. Wangusi thought he had a little more space than he did. Ball out. AMSG will have the throw. They'll start it near. Some space in the middle. Let's see if they can do anything with it. Goes all the way across. Bekovic. Meade Tatum with the ball at his feet. Surveying his options. He'll go towards the middle. Ledoux does nicely to take it off. Looks for a foul, but back up he goes. Here's Belong. We'll send it back. Weber, outside right. Aguiha will send it back. Munier. Huggins has had several turnovers tonight. I'm sure manager Ismail Akiali will not be pleased with that. I'm sure we'll get a talking to in the dressing room at halftime. Trainers have been busy tonight, as has the AMSG defense. Lovenoff just looks so calm and confident. Gets a little tug from the back, but it's not there. Cagliari, will he put in first time, chooses to go to the end line. Probably had that early ball in. I'm sure Sebastian Pineda would have loved to see an early ball. Cagliari a couple times tonight looking for the dribble over the pass and has been unsuccessful each time. Sans the penalty that he was awarded. 2-0 FC Tucson in the 37th minute here at Keno North Stadium, USL2 action. Division leading FC Tucson with the 2-0 lead. Al-Sakati on the ball. We'll send it outside towards the right. Munier, lots of space. Elects to go all the way back to the Sparrows. Giving it away. Araz will head it all the way back. Let's see if Armins picks it up. He'll keep it at his feet for the moment. Step over. I don't think he meant to step over that ball, but you never know. We're a ways up, but he'll give it a ride. Right down the middle. Meade Tatum handles it with a head. Idiakoi taking on somebody, 50-50 ball. Fitzwilliams comes away with foul given. Idiakoi with a little shove after and some gamesmanship. Referee saw it, gives a talking to. But that's it. One booking so far this evening. Yellow card awarded to Vincent Lopez of AMSG. 17th minute. Another foul. AMSG with the ball down on the right side. We'll see if they can be dangerous. Ball sent back. Not much of an attacking threat this evening. They've had the ball down in their own attacking third a few times, but just like this time, giving it right back. Here's Wengusi looking to counter for FC Tucson. He'll send the ball down the left side. Let's see if Cagliari can win on the speed. He can. Players go down. No foul given, just a goal kick. Oh, I thought Nesperos got that ball down. Our center referee did not agree, however. We will check on a player one more time. Looks like it might be Munier. Holding his head, and anytime he does that, that's going to be an issue. We stop play, so he's got to go off the side. That's Huggins, their big center back. Looks like he's okay. Has the magic water of the goalkeepers in the back, and I'm sure will come back on as soon as play resumes. Nesperos with the ball at his feet. 39th minute, 2-0 to the home team, FC Tucson. We are starting to see more of that very direct ball over the top from AMSG. It has not worked yet to this point. They do have pace up top. Here's another young man with pace in Idiakoi. He's going to play it right, and a ton of pace in 7. Jersey for FC Tucson and Alexis Ledoux, the goal scorer from the penalty spot in the 24th minute. He's going to look all the way across, see who he can find. Bakuzo is there, tries to bring it down, unable to. Defender Munier will just get it out of play. Live to play for another day. Looks like AMSG might be content just to try to get to the break down two and regather themselves at halftime. Nice piece of skill from the goalkeeper position, and FC Tucson will be back in play. Starting to see a bit more of their speed. Here's a great ball to some of that speed will do. He's only got 1-on-4 across the middle. Bakuzo holds it up. Pardon, that's Juan Pablo Sanchez, who's just a bit optimistic, driving the ball only about 20 yards over the crossbar. AMSU right back in play, though, seeing if they can do something. As they like to say in our sport, 2-0 is the most dangerous lead. Aguihat trying to do something with it, unable to. Let's pick it. We'll send it back, and FC Tucson will restart from the center back position. Pickett with the left will send it forward. Here's Bakuzo. Plenty of space. Sends it outside left. Couple of touches. Rolling shot across. No danger there. Mangusi didn't quite get any pace on that one like he'd like to. Nesperos with the ball in his hands, looks at his options, and rolls it out to his right. AMSG has given the ball away a few times in this position, and they do once more. Sometimes they know what I'm talking about. They send it out across the touchline. Certainly will be a point of discussion at the break. AMSG certainly can be dangerous. Unable to put that puzzle together. Really nice piece of play here. Here's a Raz on the left side. Has some options across the middle. One lob to Sanchez, but it's deflected in the back by Bekovic. Will go out for an FC Tucson corner. Just our second of the evening. We'll have an Altitude Home Loans corner.
Corner kick for FC Tucson presented by Altitude Home Loans.
Idiako will go all the way out, or Raz if he wants to play short. But Hagi Hat is there to defend that. Looks like we'll have an in-swinger. FC Tucson with 5 in the 6. Ball goes all the way through. Lovenoff was trying to measure that to get a one-time nasty volley, unable to, and we'll restart from a throw deep in the attacking third of FC Tucson. 43rd minute, just a couple minutes towards the break, probably some injury time added. We'll keep an eye on the fourth official to see what the signal is. Deep throw seems to be coming from DeAndre Pickett, who's come out of his center back position to see what he can do. That is a nice throw all the way across the middle. Put on frame by Cagliari. Nicely done. We see what a weapon Pickett can be on a touchline on that set piece, and good hustle from the center back to get all the way back before Nesperos puts it back into play. Al-Sakati has Williams on the left side, back to Al-Sakati. He'll look to have a switch. Plays Huggins. And it'll go all the way to right to Meunier, who will go back to Huggins. And once again, given away, here's Juan Pablo Sanchez. See what he has. He has 3 people in the middle. Cagliari leaves it off. Here's Wangusi going to the inline, gets the ball across. Nobody home for FC Tucson, though. Nice piece of skill from Wangusi. Put the ball where it needed to be, but unfortunately, no black jerseys where they needed to be. And the ball goes out for an AMSG FC throw-in. Good hustle from Cagliari to get across. Big, strong deflection. Nice 50-50 ball, no intent. Good bit of sportsmanship from both sides there. Play down the line this time. Fitzwilliams gives it ahead, but not too far out of danger. Here's Idiako across the middle. Leaves it for Bakuzo. He's going to take some players on. Can he get a shot off? Wangusi certainly will. Deflected, but not quite enough as it went right to the feet of Nesperos, who's got it. Looks to play quickly, but then holds on and elects to keep it. 45th minute. We'll see what the fourth official signals for injury time or added time here. Four minutes will be added. We'll keep an eye on 4 minutes on the clock here as the ball goes all the way back to Nesperos. As in just 30 seconds, the clock will stop on the scoreboard and official time will go to our center ref. Foul given and a booking given. Looks to be a 50-50 ball, but Milovanoff showing a card. Milovanoff going into the books. He's had quite a first half so far. Tons of action on the left. 4 minutes on the board goes up. And we will keep an eye on the center ref and his watch and his whistle as FC Tucson looks to take at minimum a 2-0 lead into the break here in Tucson. Huggins will hold on to it and go all the way across to Meunier, who once again, it's getting a bit concerning here in the booth, and I'm sure the same on the touchline, how easily and how many times AMSG has just played the ball simply out of bounds. Andrews will go across the back, take a touch towards the middle. Nicely done to Milovanoff, who just received a card. He's got an assist. He's all over the score sheet tonight, an assist and a card so far in the first 45. Idiako will look to see if he can find Ledoux, and does. Nice piece of skill. Ledoux so calm on the ball while moving so fast. We'll see what he can do, taking on the defender. Leaves it for Idiako. We'll play all the way back to the freshly booked Milovanoff. Nicely done to take the ball down off the chest. But in the midst of 2 defenders, stays with it. Bakuzo really got in his way. And somehow that puzzle was solved. FC Tucson with some high pressure. And they win it back. Here's Idiako. Can he keep it in bounds? He does. And Pickett will have an opportunity, although it will go all the way back to the defensive third here for the men in black. Andrews will have it on the near touchline, send it center. Juan Pablo Sanchez will go all the way back to the left. Wangusi wants the ball on the touchline and will get it. Always looking to make a move is Jesse. Just over 2 minutes gone in added time. Ball down the far left. Let's see if Wangusi can get to it. A lovely ball. He does. Flag stays down as he was onside. Down in the corner. Let's see what he can do with the ball at his feet. Takes the guy on, beats him. Nice touch back. Can he get a ball across? He does, but unfortunately right to Nesperos. Really nice piece of play from FC Tucson, and Wangusi unfortunately not resulting in an opportunity as the ball easily handled on the cross by Nesperos in the goal. '48th minute here in Tucson, 2-0 FC Tucson. AMSG will send it forward. Belong will look. That ball is offsides. High line with just about a minute of play to go here. FC Tucson in no hurry to restart. Nice half from the black jersey so far. A good opponent in white, but their play a little bit lacking to this point. FC Tucson will restart for the final 60 seconds plus. Lovenoff will go all the way back. Mateus Varmens will go left. He's got Araz out there. Let's see what he can do. One more attack from FC Tucson. Here's the ball. A lovely turn. Here he goes. He's in. Will we get a shot? If he does, oh, just puts it right. What a touch from Juan Pablo Sanchez to keep Araz in that run. Oh my goodness, that was pretty everything but the finish. A lovely spinning touch with a back heel. Rez kept the speed, kept the pace, kept the run. Just couldn't quite finish with the left-footed shot. As we get into the final seconds, it looks like Bekovic with the ball at his feet. Oh, they will go a little more direct, see if they can pull something out of this. Here's the captain. He was unable. Weber does get to the ball. Idiakwe nicely back though. Belong will put some pressure on him and hold the ball. And there is the whistle, and there is the break. And it is a 2-0 FC Tucson lead. 45 minutes in the book. 2 goal scorers, Alex Ledoux, Philip Araz, and it is 2-0 FC Tucson. We will be back for the final 45 after the break.
Take off at the Tucson International Airport. From boarding your flight to boarding the waves, your summer adventure starts at Tucson International Airport. Time is your most valuable asset. Spend less time getting to the plane and more time on what matters most. Wherever your adventure takes you, visit flytucson.com and experience the value of convenience.
At your Geico local office, we know that time flies. But when you bundle your coverage with Geico, you could save money all year long. Contact your local agent to get personalized service and even more savings.
Got termites? Arizona Pest Control will hunt them down.
What's this? I think it's called Centricon. Centricon?
Bugs got you stressed? Call the best Arizona Pest.
From pets to jets, homes and drones, and all things in between. At Richer, we insure everything. Richer.com.
Tucson International Airport is your gateway to unforgettable adventures. Whether you're chasing thrills in stunning landscapes, getting face-to-face with incredible wildlife, indulging in the world-class flavors of the Southwest, or stepping into the history and legend of the Wild West, Tucson International Airport is where memories begin. Book your flight to Tucson today and see how easy travel can be when you visit flytucson.com.
Take off at the Tucson International Airport. From boarding your flight to boarding the waves, your summer adventure starts at Tucson International Airport. Time is your most valuable asset. Spend less time getting to the plane and more time on what matters most. Wherever your adventure takes you, visit flytucson.com and experience the value of convenience.
At your Geico local office, we know that time flies. But when you bundle your coverage with Geico, you could save money all year long. Contact your local agent to get personalized service and even more savings.
Got termites? Arizona Pest Control will hunt them down.
What's this? I think it's called Centricon. Centricon?
Bugs got you stressed? Call the best Arizona Pest.
From pets to jets, homes and drones, and all things in between. At Richer, we insure everything. Richer.com.
Tucson International Airport is your gateway to unforgettable adventures. Whether you're chasing thrills in stunning landscapes, getting face-to-face with incredible wildlife, indulging in the world-class flavors of the Southwest, or stepping into the history and legend of the Wild West, Tucson International Airport is where memories begin. Book your flight to Tucson today and see how easy travel can be when you visit flytucson.com.
Take off at the Tucson International Airport. From boarding your flight to boarding the waves, your summer adventure starts at Tucson International Airport. Time is your most valuable asset. Spend less time getting to the plane and more time on what matters most. Wherever your adventure takes you, Visit flytucson.com and experience the value of convenience.
At your Geico local office, we know that time flies. But when you bundle your coverage with Geico, you could save money all year long. Contact your local agent to get personalized service and even more savings.
Got termites? Arizona Pest Control will hunt them down.
What's this? I think it's called Centricon. Centricon?
Bugs got you stressed. Call the best Arizona Pest.
From pets to jets, homes and drones, and all things in between. At Freighter, we insure everything. Freighter.com.
Tucson International Airport is your gateway to unforgettable adventures. Whether you're chasing thrills in stunning landscapes, getting face to face with incredible wildlife, indulging in the world-class flavors of the Southwest, or stepping into the history and legend of the Wild West, Tucson International Airport is where memories begin. Book your flight to Tucson today and see how easy travel can be when you visit flytucson.com.
Take off at the Tucson International Airport. From boarding your flight to boarding the waves, your summer adventure starts at Tucson International Airport. Time is your most valuable asset. Spend less time getting to the plane and more time on what matters most. Wherever your adventure takes you, visit flytucson.com and experience the value of convenience.
At your Geico local office, we know that time flies. But when you bundle your coverage with Geico, you could save money all year long. Contact your local agent to get personalized service and even more savings.
Got termites? Arizona Pest Control will hunt them down.
What's this? I think it's called Centricon. Centricon?
Bugs got you stressed. Call the best Arizona Pest.
From pets to jets, homes and drones, and all things in between. At Freighter, we insure everything. Freighter.com.
Tucson International Airport is your gateway to unforgettable adventures. Whether you're chasing thrills in stunning landscapes, getting face to face with incredible wildlife, indulging in the world-class flavors of the Southwest, or stepping into the history and legend of the Wild West, Tucson International Airport is where memories begin. Book your flight to Tucson today and see how easy travel can be when you visit flytucson.com.
Take off at the Tucson International Airport. From boarding your flight to boarding the waves, your summer adventure starts at Tucson International Airport.
Does not look like we have any changes on the home side. There are a couple of changes for AMSG. We're going to get those to you as soon as we can to see who it is. Looks like Huggins has come off, replaced by number 22. Justin Faison. And one more change here. On the near side, number 11, that's Justin Knighton, who's coming on for probably Armand Huggy Hots. So Knighton for Huggy Hot and Faison for Huggins. And as mentioned, FC Tucson remains the same. Why would you change that when you're up 2-0? 45 minutes to go with some extra time. We'll let you know as we're going to bring it all to you here, right here from Tucson. FC Tucson taking on AMSG FC out of Southern California. So Faison will actually come on for Russell Munier, and Huggins will stay on. We're back and started. FC Tucson going to go all the way across the back. Pickett all the way over to the right side. See if FC Tucson can take early advantage and maybe put one more on top of that lead.
AMSG substitutions presented by Freighter.
FC Tucson moving the ball around. Here we go in the second half. 2-0, 46th minute early. Eddie Ackoy going to bring it all the way back central. As is always the case when people are on the road, jersey numbers and names don't always match. So 22 is actually Nalu Wagner for AMSG FC. I'm getting told you I'd get it right one of these times. Well, the names in the back don't matter. The names in the front do, and so does the scoreboard, which reads 2-0 to the hometown FC Tucson. We'll get it to you. My statistician, Brandon, helping me out here as always. Idiaco had been very active in the middle for FC Tucson. He'll hand it off for the throw. That was sort of a running throw, but the referee allowed it. Not like they teach you in AYSO to drag that back foot. To go all the way to the back. Pickett has been very strong in the back alongside his center back mate, Sean Andrews, this evening for FC Tucson. Deep ball put down towards the right side. Acrobatic play, but to no avail, goes down the end line, and Sparrow will put it back into play. Tactically, AMSG is going to continue to knock that ball around the back. Here's the captain, maybe a high boot, none given. Weber, who's had a D, is very active in the well, wearing that 10 jersey and playing that part well. Al-Sakati plays it all the way to the left side, but shockingly plays it right out of bounds. We haven't tracked turnovers tonight, but we might start because it's become pretty consistent. Varman's a little high pressure now, which you've seen differently. Pickett under a bit of pressure, two players coming his way, so he wisely just puts it up the line to the left side. Very clear push, but Wagner got away with it, and he'll start it from just inside AMSG's own half. Here's Weber on the ball. He'll play it across. Bekovic in the center back position. He came on for an injury for AMSG FC. Idiaco in communication. Araz, the goal scorer, tallied first for FC Tucson in the 22nd minute tonight. He'll get the ball back. Idiaco in the middle with high pressure for Belong, who comes down from his 9. Plays it all the way back across the right side. Given away, but Ledoux is there again as he has been all night. FC Tucson on the attack. Here's Cagliari. Holds the ball up, puts it back across. The defender knocks it out. But FC Tucson gets it right back and gives it right back away. Al-Qasadi, that's about 5 straight turnovers. Hard to keep track of here in the booth. That ball was not meant to be a shot, so we're not going to tally it. So it just travels all the way through to the feet of Nisperos, who will keep it easily at his side. Ball given away. Here's an opportunity. Shot. Goal! Easy money. We've talked about it all night. Juan Pablo Sanchez takes advantage, takes the ball, takes the goal, takes a 3-0 lead on behalf of the home side. Turnovers are a killer. AMSG has been doing it all night. FC Tucson finally takes advantage and put one in the back of the net off the boot of Juan Pablo Sanchez.
FC Tucson goal scored by number 6, Juan Pablo Sanchez.
That's about as good as you can get for the home side and as bad as you can get for AMSG, who was doing their best to stay in this game, but now is going to have quite a hill to climb, trailing 3-0. Back restarted, 51st minute. FC Tucson leading 3-0, looking to remain unbeaten here on the season at home. Three goal scorers for FC Tucson tonight, looking for another. Here's our latest goal scorer. Cagliari has the ball going up the left side, looks to cut it back, do some fancy footwork, shield off, go toward the end line, nice move. But it is put out of play by Meade Tatum, and a corner is given up as AMSG is just going to try to survive this. We've talked about it all night, sloppy play in the back, and it finally haunts AMSG. Juan Pablo Sanchez takes advantage of the mistakes. This will be Araz, the left footer on the corner. It's an outswinger on the Altitude Home Loans corner. All the way across the back. Too much pre-kick shoving in there. Referee signals for a foul. The Sparrows will restart it immediately to his left and will move forward. given away once more. Here's Ledoux, who can't quite get it right, but still somehow manages to keep on the ball. What a talented young player. Goes back to Idiakoy. Ledoux has had quite an evening this far. Tallied from the penalty spot, but has been so active and seems to have the ball at his feet about every third or fourth touch for FC Tucson. Pickett in the back comes across the half line, looks at some options, goes all the way to the left touch line. Araz will lay it off. Wangusi, player tied on him. Araz back to Pickett. All 10 black jerseys in the attacking half for FC Tucson. Sean Andrews trying to prove me wrong. A nice touch outside from Wangusi. Here's Araz. See if he can get the early ball in. He does. Anybody home? Yes, brought down by Cagliari. Will he get a shot off? He does not. It trickles over the end line. Will it be a corner? It will. Cagliari's had a very nice evening so far, but can't quite get his feet right to get a shot off. Seems to have like 2 or 3 opportunities. The best coming when he was fouled and a penalty kick was given. Idiakoy will make his way over to the corner flag and take this one. FC Tucson with 4 at the top of the 18 and 1 on the 6. Being Cagliari, he's got some good size. Not quite Zlatan, but good size. Well, not that good a size. The referee doesn't like the pushing and shoving. He's just leaning his weight in. Referee goes and says, hey, take it easy. Can't foul him with your back, as I always used to say with a coach, but enough pushing and shoving. Anytime you stand behind a defender, you're probably going to get the referee's attention. See, there's another push. Here we go. The referee allows it. Whistles for play to continue. So much pushing and shoving allowed on these corner set pieces in soccer today. Inside, header given towards the back post, but just a bit over the top goes Andrews, the center back. Well done to get forward, well done to get up the header. Not quite there on the finish, and we'll restart at the back from the Sparrows. 54th minute here in Tucson as FC Tucson gives it away. Justin Knighton on. When Goosey picks it up, they have some talking to get it back. No, well played defensively from Wagner, the sub who came on at the break. He'll continue towards the right side and play it towards the middle. Belong does a nice job trying to get there, but midair has nothing to do but try to get a boot to it. Here's Cagliari again. Nice turn inside, certainly a foul, and it will be Wangusi with a really nice turn towards the inside. Defender had no choice but to bring him down. FC Tucson will have a set piece in a dangerous spot. We'll see who stands over the ball. Looks like it will be Idiakoy. The obligatory gamesmanship to stand on the ball from AMSGFC. Referee will walk off 10 or somewhere in there. When I was coaching, I never thought it was 10. Always going to ask for a little bit more. Idiakoy is going to stand over the ball. The Sparrows towards his far post, trusting his 3-man wall to do the job. FC Tucson with 5 players in the back in the air to see what we can do. Referee again talking about pushing and shoving. This is direct, no hand up. Whistle blows. Several runners. Oh, what a shot! Near post. Love the effort from Idiakoy. Had the near post open. I'll just say this. The wall that they put in front was smaller in stature, so not hard to go over. You have some size in the back, perhaps put it in the wall, but they did not get away with it. As Idiakoy put it just left of the post. '56th minute. We'll talk about your stats here in a second as AMSG puts it forward. Belong has a lot of pace. It's him and Andrews one-on-one. We'll see who wins this battle. Little pushing and shoving. Belong comes down with it, a nice back heel. But Andrews sticks with it, gets there. We have a white jersey number 21 who's playing in the back of the AMSG. We're trying to identify who that is.
AMSG corner kick.
Either way, it's an AMSG corner. It's the first of the evening for them. Being in swinger, goes towards the air. Really nicely done. Dangerous, cleared out. but not far. Here's Fitzwilliams, who's moved his way all to the right. Steps on the ball. Oh, and that clearly takes the player down. Probably could have booking from that, but they don't. Referee just signals a simple foul and play on. Ledoux tried to restart it about 10 yards forward of the foul, but no such luck. Referee makes him move it back. Fitzwilliams probably lucky he didn't get booked there, as he was down on the ground and stuck his boot pretty straight in the air to take down Idiakwe. Either way, picking on the ball, he'll find Central back to Araz, all the way back to Varmans, who will look to restart from the very back for FC Tucson. Varmans dressed in the yellow kit tonight. FC Tucson taking their time, as we'll probably just start to see a good bit of possession looking for from the black jerseys, with a 3-0 lead in the 58th minute here at Keno North Stadium. Wangusi with some active passing gets the ball, while Pablo Sanchez somehow hangs onto it. Captain Weber for AMSG really has been their bright spot, manages to take it off, but again, once again, given away. Here's Idiakwe with a number of forward. Here's Juan Pablo Sanchez, back to Cagliari, back to Sanchez. Ledoux, nope, bounces around. FC Tucson picks it up off the strike. Here's the strike. The Sparrows does well, knocks it down. Going to start play quickly. Justin Knighton here on the right side, but goes back. Play restarted from the back here. A long direct ball, two players there. Here's an opportunity. Ball falls to the feet. Oh, it's off the post. Back to Fitzwilliams. Oh, man. FC Tucson defense caught sleeping. Fitzwilliams caught a vibe, but also caught the post. No such luck for AMSG this evening. Man, that's what happens. They lull you to sleep, and then, man, right there, that ball over the top doesn't often work. We've seen it 5 or 6 times tonight, but that right to the feet of Fitzwilliams had a golden opportunity, found the near post. But here's Idiakwe going back the other way. Cagliari's got a step. Idiakwe in the middle of 4 players, still going to follow Ledoux's feet. Can he get a shot off? He can. Volley not there, sent into the trees behind on the north side of the stadium here. Wide and right, but a quick counter from FC Tucson. Easily could be a 3-1 match, but the post kept it out. Oh, strong 50-50 challenge. Foul given. Not quite sure about that one. Looked like they both got that at the same time, but the player on the ground will be awarded a foul. Unlucky so far for AMSG. Twice catching the post, once on nearly an own goal, which led to FC Tucson's first goal, and then again on that attack from Fitzwilliams. Unlucky. We're going to see a bunch of changes here. 3 on both sides coming in. 3 coming in for FC Tucson, 3 getting ready to enter. We'll try to keep track of all those here and let you know as we get there. FC Tucson will have 4 goal scorer in the last match. Hector Moreno coming on. Likely for Cagliari would be my guess. We'll have Aaron Martinez coming on as well as the ball's put forward to belong. Pickett goes up, knocks it off. Will it be a corner or a throw? It will be a throw. And Leonardo Vilchis will come in for FC Tucson. Here's lots of signaling coming in. We'll let you know these changes as they come. It will be Moreno for Cagliari. Let's see who else is coming off for FC Tucson. Milanovov goes off. Vilchis will come on for him. Aaron Martinez is the other sub for FC Tucson. And Aaron Martinez will replace Jesse Wengusi up top. Substitutes coming in. We'll get you the 3 changes here. Statisticians on it. He's pointing towards me. I'm going to try to keep up the action, and I'll let you know at the next break who's come on for AMSG. Shoving the back door at the end line. Clearly easy call. So again for FC Tucson, Vilches replaces Milanova. Moreno replaces Cagliari. And Aaron Martinez replacing someone up top on the right. It's not very helpful, is it? But those are the changes on for FC Tucson. Holding a 3-0 lead. For AMSG, the changes are Cesar Arbor has come on, number 12. Espinoza has come on, number 14, and Omar Shaw, number 17. We'll let you know who they came on for in just a minute as FC Tucson is back on the attack. Martinez into the action right away. Gets the ball towards the end line. The Sparrows does well to get there. Defender doing a great job holding him off. We'll figure out who came off for AMSG here in a moment. Opportunity as Moreno's going to look from long. What a strike with the left foot. Optimistic but driven. Well struck. Over the bar, though. And it is out for a corner kick. Moreno, man, he's electric when he comes on. Had 4 goals in 20 minutes in the second half after coming on as a substitute in the 19-0 win over Coachella last week. We're working to get you the AMSG subs as we go here. Meanwhile, back in action. And another foul given. Referee blowing the whistle. A bit of a gamesmanship and sportsmanship. A verbal caution. Nothing more. We'll get those changes to you as Pickett has it here in the back. Ball going all the way around the back. Meade Tatum on control for AMSG, trailing 3-0 in the 65th minute. Ball goes through. Here's an opportunity, but Andrews is there calming any danger. He'll look back and see if he gets all the way back to the keeper. He does. Varmens just gives it a quick boot all the way into the east side stands, which do have some fans in it this evening. As the sun has gone down, a lovely evening. A breezy 90 degrees here in Tucson. AMSG looking to get something, anything. Has had 1 attack. So far statistics, they have 1 shot on goal, which hit the frame, and 1 corner. FC Tucson 14 shots in, 6 on goal, and 4 corners so far this evening. Ball going to go out of the end line there. AMSG unable to do anything with that opportunity. FC Tucson back into play on the right side. Not in any hurry, certainly understandable. Lovely move from Indiaco. It gets a rise from the fans, as it should. Plays the ball central. Juan Pablo Sanchez. Another nice move. Moreno flicked through. Is Ledoux able to get it? He cannot. Moreno's still there. Good defense. Ledoux, can he stick with it? Some high pressure. Get the ball out of danger. Not quite there yet, but at the boot of the jerseys in white. That's a foul in Indiaco. Yes, easily given by the referee. So we'll find out here. Lopez putting it across. Lopez in the books with the yellow card early in the first half. Has stayed out of danger since. Here's Weber all the way to the left side. Can't keep it in play. We've seen a number of turnovers on the touchline. Here's Moreno. Spent some time with Boca Juniors in his younger career. Ball coming all the way back across. Here's Faison. Raz, the goal scorer, to Ledoux, the other goal scorer. See if we can find Juan Pablo Sanchez, and we'll get all three goal scorers for the evening. Pickett looking just to play safely, play control, finds Ledoux in the middle. He'll look forward. Idiakwe, plenty of pace, moving forward, shove in the back, stays strong, referee doesn't give it, says play on. Here's Ledoux, steps on the ball. That was his own doing. Lopez trying to get out of danger. Faison. Great hair, not a great pass. Here's Juan Pablo Sanchez. Can he get the ball to Moreno? He can't. Has plenty of space and time on the outside. Here's Martinez taking on defender. Goes right. Will he get a shot off? He does. Nice stop from the Sparrows. Ball stays in on the end line. And is put forward, but only as far as Andrews, who will keep it in the attacking half. Putting the ball into Moreno's feet. Nice one touch. Juan Pablo Sanchez and Idiakwe with some pressure. Back over to Araz. Foul given. 70th minute. 20 plus minutes to go here, whatever added time. Bacuzzi plays it all the way outside. Drop back in for Martinez, who will back out, survey some options, go right back outside. Andrews and Pickett waiting patiently for help and a safety valve. Oh, steps on the ball. Andrews recovers nicely, however. Cutting inside, here's Araz, plays it back to Idiakwe. Ledoux well out left on his own. Back to Ledoux. Cheeky touch. Picked off easily. AMSG looked to go deep, but was unable to. Here's a foul. Lopez taken down by Moreno. Moreno's first foul. We'll have two more changes, 14 and 23 coming in for FC Tucson. That'll be Joey Joyner coming in for Idiakwe and Brandon Sanchez. So Joyner and Sanchez coming in, replacing Juan Pablo Sanchez and Idiakwe.
Number 23, Brandon Sanchez.
So Brandon Sanchez replaces Juan Pablo Sanchez. And Joyner in the middle replacing a very well-played Idiakwe this evening. Ball going all the way back to Vermens. He'll give it a ride back to the midfield stripe and out of play. Looking ahead for FC Tucson, this is their last match at home for a while. Not back in the friendly confines until the 28th of June. Saturday, taking on City SC. Their next four matches on the road against said City SC, Coachella SC, at Coachella. We'll see how that revenge match goes. Redlands FC, who they tallied 2-1 over earlier, and the SoCal Eagles on Monday the 23rd before returning back to Keno North Stadium for just 3 more regular season opportunities. So if you haven't got out here, get out here, get some tickets and watch some great soccer. FC Tucson's defense has done a nice job, stands one time getting behind their line tonight. See if I jinx that one as the ball goes across. Opportunity here. Touch going wide, put it back across. Somebody on the back post, he is there. Will he get the left footer shot off? He does, deflected, out of bounds. That was Justin Knighton getting some great action in there, and I'm not sure who on the left side, but getting another opportunity. Throw comes in, goes across the 18. FC Tucson takes advantage, takes possession. Ledoux trying to get onto it is unable to. Here's Faison on the outside. Goes back central. That is a Boer on the ball, number 12, one of the subs. See what we do here with the last 20-plus minutes. Ball given up. AMSG looking to put a little more pressure than they put on the most of the game here with some of their substitutes. Ball comes central. Boer trying to get on the end of it. That's going to be deemed dangerous by the center referee. Picking on the ball for FC Tucson. Kuzo. That ball's going to go all the way back to the Sparrows. Some pressure here from Ledoux, and they'll give it away. Here's an opportunity. Left footed, there it is at the goal! FC Tucson! Another giveaway, another goal. Well done, slotted home to the right side. Easy as she comes. Nicely done. That was Brandon Sanchez. Calm on the ball, calm on the finish. Big number on the scoreboard again for FC Tucson. For those of you keeping track at home, in the last 2 matches, they're up 23-0. 4-0 here this evening over AMSG. That's twice we've seen giveaways tonight out of the goalkeeper position. The Sparrows had an opportunity, as we like to say, when in doubt, get it out. He did not. And Brandon Sanchez there to take advantage and there to take the goal and there to give FC Tucson a 4-0 lead, 76th minute. 15 minutes and added time left in this one. We'll see if FC Tucson can tally one more, keep that goal differential to keep them on top of the standings here in the Southwest Conference of the USL2 division here at Tucson, Arizona. Martinez giving chase. AMSG going to put the ball over the top. Players in. Plays it off. Here's an opportunity. Pickett does well to get back. Going back towards his goal. Not quite sure. There's probably a lot of jersey tugging. And it was about the 5th jersey tug at which the foul was given. That was Justin Knighton on the attack there. Looks like Vermins will give the ball a ride. Two big scores. Vermins has yet to get a break. He's getting the action. Well, one up in the air by Meade Tatum. Moreno getting in the mix. Shoulder-to-shoulder charge. Moreno comes down with it easily, quickly outside. Here's Martinez again. Puts it back on his left foot. Tries to get back right. Keep it in bounds. He is unable to. Goes through the gates. But deflected for another Altitude Home Loans corner kick. This will be the 5th of the evening for FC Tucson. From that right side, here's Ledoux. Strong with both feet. He's going to take this one with his right boot. So it'll be an outswinger. Moreno with lots of size right on the goalkeeper. It'll be played right towards the 6. Is Moreno there? AMSG defender gets up well. Here's the ball. Nice shot off the line. Can Martinez put it back in? More deflections. Ball off the end line for another goal kick. Bouncing around. That is very dangerous. Martinez was there. Ledoux was there. Joey Joyner was there. May have gotten that last shot off. Somehow AMSG was able to keep it out of the net for the moment, saving a 5th tally for the home team. Another corner kick, your 6th one of the evening, all the way across. Played out, and we'll let it run for an FC Tucson throw. Raz making his way to the touchline. 79th minute. 4-0, FC Tucson. 4 different goal scorers. Raz, Ledoux, Juan Pablo Sanchez, and Brandon Sanchez. Looking for a 5th. Oh, here it falls. Let's see if Martinez can get it in. Oh, off the near side post. Another giveaway by the AMSG defense. Just giving the ball away in some horrible positions tonight. FC Tucson twice taking advantage. Statistically, this game has been ugly. AMSG fortunate that it's not much more on the scoreboard. FC Tucson tallying 19 total shots, 10 on goal, 6 corners. On the converse, AMSG FC with 1 shot on goal, and 1 corner. So horribly one-sided. Not quite so on the scoreboard, although 4-0 in soccer is pretty good beatdown. I guess just coming off 19-0. Doesn't feel like that much. Well done by Bakuza, but ends up giving it away on the final touch. Brandon Sanchez doing well to get back in. Here's Espinosa in a fight with Pickett. Espinosa trying to get it, keeps it on the inline. He'll try to cut it back, and a shot off. That was going in towards the near post. Second shot of the evening. Well done by Espinosa off the left foot, but Varmans was there to clean it up with a diving save to his left. He'll give it a ride. And FC Tucson is in. Let's see if Martinez can bring it down. He does. Plays it back for Joyner. Has 2 runners. Moreno looking for the ball. He'll get it. Looking for the right boot. Tries to play it across. Deflected. Moreno still in play. Will leave it. And take on that defender with his left foot. Takes on 2. Sends it across. Nobody home. As Sanchez and Ledoux were waiting, but not near that cross. Here's Faison looking deep. Well off sides is Espinosa. But long enough. Couple more changes coming for FC Tucson. It'll be 15 replacing Alex Ledoux, the goal scorer. And the original goal scorer, Phil Perez, also out. So Mateo Soto will come in. Replacing Araz. And Ismael Ruiz will replace Alex Ledoux. as we go towards the last 10 minutes or so with some added time. Alexis Ledoux with another fantastic performance for the men in black. Here we go again on the attack. Can it get through? It is not. One of the great benefits of games like last match and this match is you get a plenty of opportunity to get a number of guys to see time on the field for the game to slow down. Lots of subs.
1,050 of you working crowd supporters of FC Tucson.
Public address announcing 1,050 in attendance here at Keenan North Stadium. A very nice showing for the hometown FC Tucson. Foul given. Another dangerous opportunity. Let's see who stands over it for FC Tucson. Looks like Moreno, with that left strike of his, may try to clear the wall. It will be Moreno when we get the restart, 84th minute. Very dangerous position. He certainly can put it on frame. He does, but right into the wall. Wall doing its job. Nicely played out by Weber, looking for the counter, but none there. Big runner in the middle, but ball does not go far. FC Tucson right there. Joey Joyner on that one there to pick it off. FC Tucson will look to settle. Moreno, a lovely turn, has a chance. Puts that ball on his left foot, strikes it well wide to the left. But yet another shot, number 20 on the evening for FC Tucson. 4-0 FC Tucson over AMSG FC here at Keno North in a Southwest Division matchup here in USL 2. Meade Tatum's going to look forward. Finds the chest well brought down. Action taken on here. Nice move. That's Omar Shaw. Is going to put it towards the middle, but Varmins comes off his line. Well done by the keeper to put it all the way forward. Ball bouncing up in the air. High headers given. Let's see if Andrews brings it down. Nope, one more header for good. But it is brought down. FC Tucson attack to Moreno's feet. Nicely done through. Here's Martinez. Can he get there? Desperos off, but there is a foul. Referee did wait to see if play was taken on. Advantage was not there as Desperos came out, so it will be an FC Tucson dangerous set piece. About 28 yards off. Yellow card given for dissent. Not sure who that was given to. I believe it was Bekovic in the back there, number 4. Booking given for dissent here in the 86th minute. It will be Moreno over the ball again. About 26 to 28 yards out, directly on frame, so he will have options. Let's see how many people we put in the wall. Looks to be 4, and Desperos giving them direction. Looks to be playing this pretty straight up, giving away the far post, if anything. Moreno over the ball. Here's the opportunity. Well struck, but never really on frame. That one sails over. Moreno had a couple good looks off set pieces, unable to take advantage of either this evening. Desperos puts it back in place. It is confirmed that booking does go to Fatmir Bekovic. 2 bookings so far, Lopez and Bekovic for AMSG FC. Here's Knighton on the ball, doing a nice job getting the ball across. Been very impressed with Tristan Weber all evening, played really hard. Knighton with an opportunity, puts it left. over the top and wide for a goal kick. Knight has been dangerous since coming on as a second half sub. Had a couple of opportunities, giving the FC Tucson some fits here in the back in the 88th minute. Of course, they want to keep that shutout if possible. Parmens will take his time as the clock ticks away. So do the opportunities for AMSG FC. Ball sent deep to the midfield stripe. Let's see who comes down within the 50-50 ball. Moreno did, but he looks around. Perhaps not in a fair way as the set piece is given. Ball driven across, but he slips. And it goes all the way to the back. Ismael Reis on that one of the late subs here for FC Tucson. Again, you can't say highly enough of the opportunity to get these bench players on for FC Tucson in game action in a conference matchup. Starters have certainly done well, but you never know when an injury occurs, and you never know what the opportunity will happen. Ball bouncing around as we approach the 89th minute here in Tucson at Keno North Stadium. AMSG looking for some late positive momentum. Faison on the ball. Nice idea, but Pickett has been a wall back there this evening. Defense not broken. Here's Bacuzo. Joyner. Back to Bacuzo, who will look over here to Brandon Sanchez, who tallied not long after coming on for FC Tucson. He's looking for a runner, but can't find one, so he'll play it all the way across to the far side touchline, where Joey Joyner takes it back, but then gives it right back. Here's Bacuzo. I'm not sure he meant to do that, but takes it down. Here's an opportunity. We'll get another shot. Ball goes left. What a strike! Nice diving save from the Sparrows, who, to his credit, has done just about all he can. 22nd tally of the evening on the shot chart. 16th, or 11th on frame, 22 shots, 11 on goal for FC Tucson tonight. Those 4 have found the back of the net, including 1 from the spot. As we approach 90 minutes on the clock, waiting for a signal here. No injury time given, no added time needed. FC Tucson with a 4-0 victory over the visiting AMSG FC, and the Men in Black remain unbeaten in USL 2 Southwest Division. It's been a pleasure having you alongside tonight. My name is Eric Rhodes. 4-0 FC Tucson. Good night and great soccer.